we go again.
Let's jump
Let's get into
into it.
your point of.
Yeah.
So, hey, listen, this is the one thing that I'll be honest with you. So when we last met, according to the last thing we saw in regards to Diddy, there were been all the allegations, right?
Yeah.
And and then he at one point came out and said, you know what? I'm tired of y'all out here throwing dirt on my name out here. I'm innocent of all this, and it's gonna come out and it's gonna show what's what. That was probably like a month or two ago, right? Shortly after the Lil Rod thing, and shortly after Cassie's original, accusations and lawsuit that she was going to file.
I thought that was in December though.
Was it December?
Yeah, I think so. It's been a while because you
Lil,
gotta
Lil,
you gotta think
Lil Rod was like not that long ago.
it wasn't, but we're in May. You know what I'm saying? Like it's so
Okay. Right.
yeah. I'm thinking December is when he made the Instagram post about because I think Cassie filed in like in November and that got settled quick. You know what I'm saying?
I thought that was this year, bro.
Ah, bro, that was
Now,
November.
you sure? I thought that was like,
Hold on.
okay, so listen. So since then, though, right? After Diddy came out and said, whoop de whoop, y'all gonna see whatever, right? Then comes this video from last week of him just dog walking Cassie out here, though, man. And what's crazy about it is that you see this hotel video. This is from 2000, what, 16? So,
November 16, 2023 is when she filed.
oh Lord. Okay, so listen. This video comes out from 2016.
16. Yep.
16. So mind you, this is 8 years ago, right? This is around the last time I was wearing some KDs with some jeans, right? So so you see her. I don't know if she's trying to get away from him, but she's walking away apparently down the hall. And the boy Diddy just comes from behind her and yanks her down, falling down. She pulls her back. She falls down, and then he kicks her. Right, grabs his bag, which I'm dying to know what was in the bag. What was he? What was so important? What was in the bag? But then there's a stump, wrestling style stump, on the way out though, and was about to try to drag her back to the room. Ace Kennedy. Do you know how disgusted I was with this though, bro?
Bro, it was so unreal that it almost looked like that they were filming something for a movie, bro. And
Facts.
obviously he has since come out and said how he was drunk and he was, whatever. But bro, I just need somebody to be faithful to me like that boy Diddy Tal, bro. That's what I need.
Never came off.
Never came off. Tal never moved, bro. But no, the video was disgusting, bro. I think, like I said, it's because you think in 2024, right? We scroll Instagram, we scroll TikTok, and we see stuff all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like it is almost very easy once a day you see somebody getting killed on camera, like
Right.
real people. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it was almost like when you saw this, it looked like it had to be something staged. They was shooting for a music video, something like you just couldn't believe what you were seeing. And then the internet just went rampant because, of course, everybody's like, "Oh, I believe everything." Like I appreciated whose apology I appreciated the most was Slim Thug
Yes.
because uh at least when he came out and was just like, look, I know what I said. I needed to see proof. This was my
Yeah, you
proof.
needed to see it. You
Yeah,
needed
he
to
said,
see it to,
yeah,
yeah.
I don't want to just blindly just go against what a black man is saying because typically it is our first response, right?
Right.
That
Right.
when females say something, we just automatically believe them. And we know that there are people that lie, that do stuff, and what I'm saying, that are looking for the bag. You know what I'm saying? So
Yes.
the fact that it's the timing because Diddy had dropped his album. He was on tour doing his thing. Like the momentum was moving for the Love Project. And then boom, November you get hit with this, and then the little Rod thing, and then all the other allegations coming out. So it's like
It,
it's
it, it looks like, so I'm gonna be honest with you. It felt like to me, and like one of the things that I was holding, not to say that the reasonable doubt to me was that, all right, you know what, is it possible, right? Is it possible that maybe she's with this new dude, the trainer, and that, you know what I'm saying, it ain't quite like Diddy money. Like maybe it was like I almost like caught myself, to be honest with you, because from the reasonable doubt standpoint, not as much as like Slim Thug, but just, you know, and not even so much as the fan, like we say, until the proof comes on now. Like we was holding out on the Megan, we was holding out on the Tory, and you been, well, you more than me. I'm all on Megan right there, admittedly, right? But you would always say until something like that comes out, the absolute proof. And part of me just was kind of like I was like, because I've always been a Diddy fan. Most people don't want to admit that now. Like it's because it's not cool. You know what I'm saying? Like I was a Diddy fan. I admit it though, bro. But this,
right.
I was so disgusted because this was my guy, right? And despite all the stuff that you've heard, it did mean something different to me to actually see it.
100%. But I think that's the problem though, right? That's the thing people got to stop doing. Acting like when a person is found guilty, then all of a sudden you just knew that that person was like that. Like, no, it's okay to say that, hey, I was a fan of R. Kelly at a point until I saw this. I was a fan of Diddy until I saw this. You know what I'm saying? And that was a thing. I put a question of the day up. Like, when a person does something bad, does that just erase everything that they've done? Like, so you stop, are you gonna stop listening to everything Bad Boy now?
Okay. I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. I think, I think there's certain bad boy songs that I just can't give up. Now I'm not willing to give up certain songs. But I'm not gonna listen to just, not that I listen to. I didn't. I never just said the Love album done. It's trash. It's trash. It goes straight into the trash. But after that, there's been some years since I said, "Oh, let me put that Diddy on." Right. So with that being said, it's easier for Diddy than it was to me for R. Kelly because I used to actively listen to R. Kelly regularly.
You
Right.
used to dance to R. Kelly
We
regularly.
used to dance to R. Kelly. And Biggie and Bad Boy. I was a big fan of Bad Boy, right? And because I was a fan of Bad Boy, I was a fan of Diddy. With that being said, I still like to listen to Harlem World. I still like to listen to Black Rob's original album. I still like to listen to the Locks old stuff. So for nostalgia purposes, yeah, I'm perfectly fine with still listening to them. And while sure, Diddy still benefits from that as well, I guess to me, I do feel like if I was drawing a line in the sand, I can't listen to no Diddy full projects. I can't. But I don't feel like I'm just going to give up my other favorite artist that was associated with him
Yeah, because I'm not gonna
because
stop
of the
listening to
association.
112, bro. I
You're not listening to 112?
said I'm not gonna stop listening to
Okay,
112.
okay. Because I like 112 still to this day. I got my playlist, and I have my party playlist, and like a lot of my party playlists are bad boy songs because I do, man. But it's tough, man, because like I said, I was a big fan. So I'm not gonna lie though, man. As somebody who, like, I was like holding out just as a fan of his, like, maybe there's, these people have been attacking him for years and yada yada yada. Seeing it, nah, I believe every single thing that she was saying, bro.
Two things. Number one, so his son just dropped this song before the video came out. 50 was going at it. And of course, uh Meek Mill had something to say about that. Bro, what is it ill time or ill timing?
His son needs to shut the hell up, bro. Like people was listen. His son needs to shut the hell up because his son reminds everybody of him so much. It's almost like his son is cosplaying Diddy, bro. Like everything about him is like, oh, I'm gonna do this like my dad. Listen, you ain't gotta remind us of your dad because he never left. He's always around doing that. So you doing that just makes him look like you have no identity of your own. So I think that's the one thing. Listen, the Meek Mills and 50 Cent. Okay, so I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. The 50 Cent aspect of it, listen, it's not that I did it. I still don't know why 50 doesn't like Diddy. But here's my
Right.
thought on that though, right? As far as I know, Diddy had Ciroc, right? Then 50 eventually came in and had his vodka brand. And I thought that maybe it was like a friendly competition, or maybe I don't like you because you're a competitor, right? Cool. So you've gone out of your way, though, every chance you get to say something negative about Diddy, right? And while you were doing this, you had your baby moms right there by your side, watching you talk down on Diddy for years. And everybody laughed and everybody thought it was funny. Okay, cool. But then, but then your baby mom goes and get with your sworn enemy, and she's watched you trash this man for year after year after year, and then she goes and have a kid with him. So now your son with this woman is Diddy's son's brother, right? Or whatever it is. So you're tied to Diddy for your whole life. So to me, I'm going to be honest with you. You might be entertained by whatever 50 says, right? And it's cool. I laugh at it too. I look forward to it for pop culture, and we follow it. That's fine. But in the end, all of it to me makes Diddy look like, I mean, it makes 50 looks like a sucker because he scooped your baby mom, right?
X.
Your
His
your
ex.
your ex, your ex, who you was with, and not only did I scoop your baby moms, I got a baby by her as well, right? So it's just like, bro, it looks now like you're mad because your ex is moving on with you. Like, don't get me wrong. If he's your ops and your girl is with your ops and you're mad, your ops won. You can take that L. So for me, I take 50 talking down on Diddy with a grain of salt because at the end, he scooped your baby moms and had a baby with your baby moms, bro. What are we? What?
Yeah, I don't look
There's
at it like
no,
that, bro. I don't
there's
look at
no
it like
joke
that.
that you can tell me. Listen, there's
Now,
no joke that you can tell me worse than that.
I see. We look at that different because I don't. You saying he scooped her like she was still actively with him, and then she left 50 to be with him. That ain't the case.
Hey, Skinner, let me tell you this. Let me tell you this. Let me tell you this. Okay, if 50 Cent has a baby mom or girl who he's with right now, right this second, and he's talking about Meek Mill right now, if at any point in the future, if 50 Cent breaks up with his girl and Meek Mill slides in and scoops her, it's an L for 50. And the
Nah.
way I look at it, they say you can't, now listen, you can't think about that though, bro. If you
No, the
if
difference. This is the key difference. If if she was with 50 and Meek smashed while she was still with 50 and then she left to be with Meek, that's the L. But if he breaks up with her, no.
what what makes it the L is that it's your ops. Your girl left. Your girl is rocking with the ops. Your ex girl is now rocking with the ops.
But
It
it
just
matters to me why she's your ex. Like, did I break up with her? Or
that part. See,
to me,
that's one thing
that
about it.
matters.
No, see that. So this is my thing. It does. So this is my thing because you have a lot. Because you're gonna have a lot to say about. You don't
I
hear me
can't
no
hear
more.
nothing you saying, bro.
Okay, hang on. Okay, here
But
we go. Can you hear
my
me?
thing is though, like I said, it matters to me if I break up with the girl she's she's gone. That's the way I look at it.
No, so that's it's like this. It's like this. I think that Drake, if Drake came after, okay, so it's like this. If Drake bring up Rihanna to ASAP Rocky, right? You don't know that they were ever like that they had any issues. I think that Drake's issue with ASAP Rocky is the fact that she's with him, right? But if we had true beef and I was your op, and now I'm with your ex, like I was, she was when you were talking that about me, she was with you, right? And she was riding with you. Now I got her. Like that's the bigger flex to me.
That's not no. We just gonna see this differently, bro. Because my thing is, if I left this chick,
It's because
that's
you
it.
R&B, bro. That's because you R&B, bro.
Nah,
It's the R&B, bro.
we gonna have
It's
to put that.
R&B. Listen,
We gonna have to put that on the Slash Brothers podcast, bro.
understand
On
what you said. Like I understand what you said. If you said left her, that's it. That's whatever. That's fine if it's any regular person because everybody has a past. We always talk about that, except that. But if your girl who's been with you while you've trashed your ops and now your ops have bagged her, bro, it's over. It voids out everything that you say. You can say whatever you had to say about me, but I done bagged the girl who you used to tell you loved, bro. It's rap. It's over. Like this is how I look at it. So I'm entertained and look forward to what 50 is having to say. But at the same time, if I look at it in the grand scheme of things, to me, it's like, all right, you seem to be a hater, bro. Like you seem to not like Diddy. And I don't see him go at anybody else but people in the rap community, black community. I don't see him go as hard at anybody else though, bro. And that's why it to me, look, if all he ever did was go around and start doing this with everybody, then I would look into it and look differently at it. But nah, he seems like he's a hater though, bro.
all right, next phase of this though, we get the apology from Diddy. So what does that mean now?
Doesn't mean nothing to me.
So there's
It's
no
too
comeback.
much. It's too much. It to me like this. Okay, it would be like when you saw like the Chris Brown and Rihanna, because that's what everybody always brings up. People have been bringing up. I need y'all to be dragging it the way that y'all drag Chris Brown. I think that what makes this worse is that with Chris Brown, only those two were there, and you didn't get to see it, so you don't really know how bad it is. And yeah, Rihanna was busted up, and you saw the mug shot and everything like that. And Chris Brown, with the jail or whatever his thing is, that's cool, but nobody was there but them two. So nobody knew what was said except for them two, whatever, whatever. I think that if the Chris Brown thing was captured on video, he would have been done for good. And it don't matter that he was 19 when it happened, he would be done. And so I think that the Diddy apology, it's like you can't apologize after saying everything was untrue and then say, yeah, I was wilding that night. I'm sorry. Nah, you done to me.
No, I can understand that. But do you okay? So of course, people have been responding to his apology, and some people want to forgive him, not forgive him for what he did, but like we want him to get the help he needs, want him to become a better person, and basically wanting to get his redemption, not necessarily coming back within the industry, but redemption as a person. And so people been getting for that.
Okay, let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Okay, let me ask you this. We're talking about Diddy. Let me just parallel this.
Mhm.
So what about Shia LaBeouf?
Shia
I
LaBeouf.
butcher his name.
Yeah,
Shia LaBeouf.
Shia
I
LaBeouf.
butcher his name every time. Okay, so Shia LaBeouf, right?
Shia
Shia
LaBeouf.
LaBeouf. So Shia LaBeouf, I recently saw that the Shade Room or Ball Alert or something like that had recently posted a picture of him, and they were like, "Oh yeah, he looks like he's in good health, and this is the he popped out. He don't ever be seen or whatever. He just kind of went disappeared though, right?" So Shia LaBeouf Buff then disappeared because He had beat his girl, right? Beat her to where she basically had like a nervous system deficiency or something like that. Beat the mess out of her, right? And then on top of that, she had to go to counseling. And he went up going to counseling. And he gave her an STD, a forever STD. And gave another girl a forever STD. But more than that, beat this girl basically to where she basically has like her whole nervous system is just different now, though, right? Knowing that, right? He's popped back up. Do you forgive? Does he deserve redemption to that?
I'm gonna be honest about the apology. The apology wasn't for me. The apology was for Cassie. So I think for
Did he
me,
say, hold
uh,
on, did he say, because I don't remember, did he
no, no,
say,
no, 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 no,
Cassie, I am
no,
sorry?
no, no, no.
Get out my face then, bro.
No, 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 no. You're holding on to the wrong point. That's not has nothing to do with what I'm saying. I'm saying this. He apologized. What I'm saying, the apology wasn't me because I wasn't there, right? I had nothing to do with it. But what I'm saying is this: for me to look for some sort of forgiveness or whatever the case may be, it has to come from the person who was offended. Like if Rihanna came out and forgave Chris Brown, then who am I? Because she was the one that
Bro,
got beat up. So
that
what
that
I'm
is different because listen, shortly a year after that happened, there were some pictures of Chris Brown and Rihanna booed up again out in the tropics somewhere. And so for then, so that's the thing for me with the Chris Brown, the fact that Rihanna did, I was like, I'm done. I don't what why should I have any animosity to Chris if she's forgiven? But do you think that Cassie has forgiven him?
no, I don't know if she is or not. I'm just talking about in any blanket statement, in any blanket situation. I'm about how does the person who was offended feel? That's what I'm about. Like I want to know the person who it actually affected. How do they feel about it? If they like, nope, I can never forgive them, then okay. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, no, man. This is the reason why I don't know if Cassie has any family. I know that her husband is like, yo, that was before my time. I mean, he was around, right? He was her trainer for a while, so maybe he knew. But this is why I'm grateful that I never grew up with a sister because listen, it is on site and that doesn't have an expiration date. And so for me, I don't know. Like for me, I don't know with seeing this on camera that even if Cassidy, I mean, I keep calling her Cassidy, but even if Cassie did forgive him, I don't know that I can as a fan, as just a casual viewer of the outside of looking in. It's not something that's forgivable to me. So for me, I'm completely off it though, bro. It's the same way how yeah, I'm not gonna go and ride to any new R. Kelly stuff after you see the tape, right? It's like yeah, you can separate the two, but I can't support anything beyond that aspect of it, like I did before, right? So to me, it does change it, and I think that certain things can be so egregious, bro, that you can't come back from that. And to me, it's one of those things where I don't. The next person might say it's okay, but for me, it's not something that you can come back from.
Yeah,
Not get the kind of support that I
that's
get.
that was the question I was trying to see. Is this something that he could ever come back from? And you said no. That's what I
No,
want.
not for me. Now, I responded to that post. There is a way he can redeem himself. There's redemption. The redemption is Diddy has to save an entire church of about 1,500 or more people from a burning fire where only he could have saved these people. And he has to do it one by one at a time, where he saved 1,500 plus people from a burning fire in a church. And while that's going on, Tamla Man has to be on the sidewalk singing, Take Me to the King, while he's saving them. And only he could do it. Nobody else could do it for some reason. He went and pulled 1,500 plus people out of a burning fire at a church, one by one. Then he could do it. That's how he would be redeemed. But Tamala Man has to be there singing, take me to the king. And she's looking real thin now too, bro. I need to have proof that it was her, and she needs to be on camera to verify that he did it while he's saving these people from a burning fire, bro.
And then if that happens, then I'll announce LeBron as the GOAT.
Well, then that's when Diddy will be forgiven by me. Now, to somebody else, they might say no. He might be able to do something else. He might do enough. If you want redemption from me, that's how you do it, though.